I still remember that night when Steph and I were standing backstage at Jones Beach, and for people that never been there, it's this great big backstage area, and seeing Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes walking across the stage. We'd done a lot of playing and touring together, and Chris is a very animated person.
Indeed.
But he was so low-key and so sad. But everybody was like that. There's a line in this song that says, "We all felt old and in the way," and that's what it was.
That moment is when these guys found out about Jerry Garcia's passing, Steph Scamardo with Chris Robinson, Warren that day. I mean, Patchwork Quilt came out of that.
Yeah, and it was a crazy time because we were at the show and we were all together, and I remember sitting there on that road case with Chris, like, kind of tears in our eyes, watching the Allman Brothers just rip it up. And then, we all hung out and we were, telling stories and, just kind of bonding at a time like that, just all of us friends, musicians together. And then Warren and I get home, and Warren's like, I think I wrote this song about Jerry Garcia. And I was like, when did you write that song about Jerry Garcia?
It just happened. It just
kind of happened over the,
Well, I had written these few lines when we played in Telluride. I had written, "There's a banjo moon in a tie-dyed sky, hippies dance and babies cry." I had written that down in my book, but it was just that. It was just an idea. I hadn't connected it to anything. And when we got home, I remembered those lines and thought, oh, that's what this is about. And so that's kind of where it all started.